Hi, my name is Luke Osman, and I'm lukewarm mess. Schling. I've already filmed this introduction, and then I realized that the audio wasn't working. Why? Because I don't have a... there wasn't a battery in the microphone, and I apparently don't have those little watch-sized batteries. So we're just using the in-camera audio for today. I'm very sorry if it is potato quality, but that's also who I am. A potato. Long story short, I've been away from YouTube for about 3 months or so. I just found myself struggling with the superficialism, if that's a word, of YouTube and the world that surrounds it. I don't like influencers that Photoshop. I don't like influencers that do weird sponsorship things. I don't like people that Facetune their photos or put filters on them, and I'm like, that's not who you are. That's not a realistic thing. No one would walk down the street and look like that. The other aspect is people that in their YouTube videos to get attention or clicks or stuff, they do clickbaity things where they're like, this is a real story. Shocking. Especially with makeup people, they're always just their thumbnail will be and then there'll be a product or something, and then you're like, oh shit, it's a bad product, and then you click it, and then I'm like, it was good, and I'm like, I don't like being duped by that, and I just feel like YouTube should be a really fun, positive place to just be yourself. And I struggle with that because I don't know, I put myself online because I want to connect with my friends and my family, and apparently I have 100 subscribers now, which is amazing. And there's this wonderful subscriber called Olivia who has been really writing really nice comments and stuff, and I'm really appreciative if she's watching this. Thank you so much. And all of my friends are so supportive. But then I struggle where I'm like, oh, I should be doing this, I should be doing that, and then I'm like, but that's not what I want to do. I've had to refocus myself and rethink how I want to do this, and I'm just like, fuck it. I want to do what I want to do. So I am going to follow the inspiration that I've found with this wonderful YouTuber called Georgia Harris. She's doing this series of Who's That Pokemon? I'm sure I'll put in a graphic. But she does makeup looks inspired by Pokemon. So I want to start to do that. I think it's such a fun idea. And also because I don't want to actually keep buying new makeup. One of the other problems with, I think, society is that, with society, everyone, one of the big problems with I think the cosmetics industry is that they just churn out new products and that they want you to buy, but you don't use. So I just want to use and stop buying. That was a long introduction. Without further ado, this is my washing machine that you can hear in the background, by the way. I'm doing my laundry, I'm washing a rug. And the Pokemon that we're going to be doing today of Who's That Pokemon? I actually think I want to keep this to be a guess. I want a guess. That's a bad English. That's a bad English. That's also bad English. I want you to guess what Pokemon I'm going to do, even though it might be in the thumbnail. Fucking idiot. Alright, cool. So we're going to start. Because of my prominent creasing in my forehead, I always do my eyes first. So I'm going to check that the camera is filming. That's not changed. And we are filming, thank God. Someone messaged me. Oh, it's Shannon. Shannon! We're going to just use Tarte Shape Tape Concealer on my eyes because of the colours that we're going to be using today, I do recommend... God, that looks... natural. It's very funny. So I'm going to actually set this today using a white powder from the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. This is the white powder Glucose, and we're going to use this to just set this entire base of our eye because we are going bold today. The idea of the Who's That Pokemon thing is not to directly stencil designs or do graphic details, especially for this Pokemon. There's one detail in particular that I could just like stencil out of my eye, and I'm like, cool, that's what it looks like. But the idea of this is actually to take the essence of that Pokemon, the color scheme. So let's keep going. Now that we've got our eyes set, and this is pasty white, and it's a really good base, we're going to be diving in almost entirely into the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil. This is a much loved palette. Look at that. There's no iconography, words. And we're going to start off by using this. You ready? Your first clue. This green color here. We're going to load up our brush, and we're going to be putting this, oh god, oh I didn't practice this before I did this. We're going to be putting this all across our eye. And it is just as sheer as I had hoped it would be, which is what I wanted. We're going to put it above our crease, all around. We basically just don't put it in the center of your eye, put it on the outside and then on the inside. And just build up the color until it's kind of this cute, quite neon green, like so. You want to take a smaller brush. I like that brush, I'm not going to use it. There's a reason that I said that, it's in my normal kit. We're going to take the slightly darker green color, this one here, and we're just going to tap it on, and we're going to put it into the crease just to kind of like deepen it out. Oh god, that looks cute. Hi guys, do you hear that car? That's fucking ruining my audio. That's already ruined by a washing machine and no microphone. Quality content, that's why you watch me. So the camera cut out, I don't know when, don't know why, but basically after you've finished applying the candy floss color to your center in kind of like a halo eye, that's it for the top of your eye. It's quite simple. I'm going to do this to the other side, and then I'm going to put my foundation on for today as well, and do all of that off camera, because this is not a review, this is just a fun game, and also I just want to play with makeup and do it with you guys. So the one thing that I'm going to be using in all the Pokemon videos is a Pikachu cushion foundation, which is adorable. I'll do that off camera, and I'll see you very soon, and in the meantime I'll keep you guessing as to who's this Pokemon. Okay, so we are back, and I hopefully look much better. So we have done the face. I used this foundation. I used this, honestly the best thing I've ever had, and it was a beautiful gift from my friend I for my birthday this year, and it is the Hourglass Ambient Light Powder. This contour, bitch, what we need. So looking at this, we need to now, God, I look white. Okay, so now that you've done that red to the underside of both of your eyes, we are going to kind of go back in with that brush that we used. Where is it? Here it is. For the Candy Floss shade, and we're going to do that same type of effect that we did on here to the underside. It's just going to be kind of like doing these small side swipey motions just to the center, and that's just to soften that red. Great. Now, because I think we need to just a little bit more of that green, I'm going to dip back into the Take Me Back to Brazil palette. I'm going to use the big brush for this, that we used for this green color, professional, and we're just going to kind of side swipe downwards, just to make sure that these colors are blended together on both sides. Very nice. Okay, now it's time to do some fun things. We're going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cosmetics Aurora palette, which I can't show you on camera because one of them is broken, and I'm not going to like lose that product because it looks like a beautiful color. But we're going to take the color Helia, if you can see it. Can you see it? Can you see it? which is this green highlight. I don't know why I picked up that brush. That's not the right one. We're going to take a much smaller brush. Where is it? Fuck it. Here we go. Something like this. All of my brushes, by the way, are from Beige Cosmetics because they're amazing. And we're just going to load up that brush with this green gold shifting highlight and check that the camera is filming, which thank God it is. And we are just going to, wow, there's no mirror in that palette. What the fuck? And we're going to just apply that highlight into the inner eye. Like so. So with this highlight, just make sure you take the time to blend it down into the red and then into the green as well. And then take a little bit more of it, and then we're going to use it as our brow bone highlight here. Have you guessed what Pokemon this is yet? Because this is really fun to me. This is fun. This is me manipulating you by saying that this is fun. Great. So I'll do my mascara now. The mascara that I use and I'm obsessed with is Lights, Camera, Lashes. Ooh. Okay, so now that we've done our mascara, which I think this is all turning out exactly like I wanted it to for this wonderful bitch, we're going to use our blush. This is from the Hourglass Ambient Light palette. We're going to use this beautiful rose tone blush here with this thick bitch brush. Kind of like so. Let's give this palette some plug. It's such a beautiful, everything in this palette is just so, like, you can build it up so effortlessly and so easily that, like, I just, honestly, sometimes I use these, like, these two shades as eyeshadows, and then this is like, oh, it's so good. Now for our highlighter for today, we are going to use a Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter. It smells like coconut, which I love. And this is like, it's a cream product essentially, so you could apply it with your fingers. I'm going to apply it with my fingers, why not? Swatch. No, I'm not wasting product, I don't fucking care. And we're just going to tap that across our cheeks like so. Whoa, that's so nice. Now we're just going to put a little bit on the tip of my nose. And then into the corner here. I like to put a little bit of highlighter into the corner. I like to put a little bit of highlighter on my ears. Which I think is just such a wild thing that I started doing quite recently. And then... I really hope that I subtitled that. So for our final step today, we're going to be doing our lips. Our lips are the Kylie Cosmetics Lip Kit for High Maintenance. It's this beautiful pink color. I'm pretty spastic, that's a bad word. I'm bad at doing my lips. That's a lip line, I think. And then now just fill it in with this. I love... It's like crack. And then now just to finish off the look, we're just going to tap back in with the gold highlighter. Actually, let's let these lips... dry. Oh, they dried. That was very fast. Just gonna tap back in with the gold highlighter again, and then just do a highlight for the center of the lip. I don't know how to do this. I always look awkward going like... She's finished. Oh, should I set this? No, I don't. I'm gonna fucking wash this off in 4 seconds. Oh, thank God we're filming. Alright, it's time for the big reveal. This is the final look. Who is this Pokemon? I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. 5, 4. Also, I'll give you... No, what were the hints that we established? Generation 2, it's a starter Pokemon that I would always choose. And this is the color scheme.
Who's that Pokemon?
thank you so much for watching. Seriously, if you want to see me do one of your favorite Pokemon, message me or comment down below and tell me what you want to see me do, because I want to make this a whole big series. Now, without further ado, Chikorita and I have a date with a vanity film. Are you ready? Don't make that sound.